But I do know that there have been, I guess, a lot of cases of, more than usual, the cases of flu. And we're talking about kids going back to school today. And we know that kids spread germs. And what should we be thinking?
I'll tell you, we're seeing a higher rate faster this year than in previous years. And I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people who didn't get the flu shot who got the flu.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And it was like a 2-week flu, too, from what I understand from the people who got it bad.
Oh, yeah, they were really down. And, we've talked about this before. People just, less than half the people in the state get flu shots. And, you can't have a flu shot for a person less than 6 months old, but the people around them can get the flu shot. And I'll tell you, that gives the protection to that infant.
Tony Cuthbert, did I hear you saying something about you got a flu shot?
Well, I was talking to Dylan back here, and I've had one flu shot within the last 5 years, and that was actually the only year that I did get the flu.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's like that's an anomaly, isn't it, Jim?
It is, but you should get it every year. And when people are getting the high fever and the headaches and the dry cough and the sore throat and runny nose, stay home. Don't go to school. Don't go to work. Don't pass it around. And just don't tough it out. You just got to let it go through and take care of yourself. And go to the physician. We're seeing higher rates in ER rooms and physicians' offices. They can treat it with Tamiflu. They can give you some things. But I'll tell you, don't take it real serious.
And don't send your kids to school if they're sick, too, eh?
No, not. And don't go to work if you're sick.
Because their hands are everywhere, little kids. I mean, they don't know how to. I mean, I know from what I understand, the thing to do is to wash your hands as many times as you can during the day. True?
Right. And also when you cough, don't cough straight out. I read over the weekend that when a person coughs, the trajectory of the germs can go out 20 feet.
Wow. I'm glad I'm in a glass room.
Well, we're going to keep you there, right?
Yeah, I might have to stay. I'm going to be in a 2-month quarantine right here, so that I'll be the boy in the plastic bubble. But I remember Donald Trump used to go around wearing rubber gloves because he had to shake hands all the time. Is that a reasonable option?
Well, I know. I go to a church where if there's a lot of flu going around, the pastor just announces that there'll be, during the beginning of the service, people won't pass the peace, and he just stops that. And sometimes they don't shake hands when they're going out, and I guess that makes some sense.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Sometimes we just put our hands together like and sort of bow to each other instead of shaking hands for that very reason.
Yeah, well, I think people just got to be real cautious, get the flu shot, and if they are sick, stay home. But we're seeing a higher rate this year. The good news is the vaccine attacks a lot of the strains that we're seeing. We're not going to run out of Tamiflu. We got plenty of supplies, so people got to take the action.
All right. Stay healthy, sir. Good to talk to you, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you all.
Jim Haveman, who will certainly be at the State of the State address that the governor will give, and we'll give. We have a live show at Tropo, the AT&T party, on the night of the State of the State, which will be January 16th. It's a Wednesday night. And then Thursday morning, the governor will be with us to sort of recount what he talked about and tell us his plans. And we'll have reaction from all the legislators you'd want to hear from and lobbyists and so forth. Everybody wants to know what will the governor say in the State of the State. We'll have, so therefore, a preview and a post. And, the AT&T party that they have at Tropo before the State of the State, that's like Swifty Lazar's Oscar party. Anybody wants to get into that highly exclusive deal. And we will be there live on television and radio. It's Michael Patrick Shields back in a flash.